I got to go experience an amazing event in KCC, which was I got to go see a special viewing of a movie called Departures, or in Japanese as it's called Okuribito. It's a very fascinating movie that's won actually an Academy Award in America for Best Foreign Film. And it was really a special event because not only did we get to see the movie, but we got to speak to the director of the movie, which was a very unique experience. It's a very interesting movie because it's a movie about basically a ceremony that is done in Japan where the dead are prepared for burning. And it's a deep movie about death and about life and about what death means to people, and especially about what death means to people in Japanese culture and in the society in Japan. In some cases, many people in Japan believe that when you die nothing happens and you just kind of disappear and that's the end. And so it's an interesting way to deal with a fairly touchy subject in Japan, and a fairly unique way to look at death, to have a whole movie kind of about this. It's a story of a man who is originally working in an orchestra as a musician, and when the orchestra is told to break apart, he has to go back. He chooses to go back to his hometown with his wife and kind of find a job, and maybe, he's thinking of working at a bar or some sort of simple job, and in the end he ends up finding a fairly well-paying job as this person who basically prepares the dead for this embalming procedure. And it's a very interesting thing because he has to do this in front of the family, in front of the loved ones of the person who has died. And so he has to experience their sadness and all these different things, and kind of it's a bit of a coming of age experience for him and his wife, because he is going to go through this experience of doing this job, and of what it means to die and what it means to live and all these different things. And it's a very good movie. It's definitely one of the best movies I think I have ever seen on the subject of death, and one of my most favorite Japanese films. Now, one of the great things that happened is after the movie was over, the director of the movie actually came to KCC here in Hawaii, unbelievably, and so we got to talk to him, and he talked about the scenes and what it meant to him. He said he actually went and met some of the people who actually do this job for a living, and kind of sat in with them when they do this, and he felt that he learned a lot about this ceremony in Japan and about what this means to different people. He spoke a lot about how he filmed the movie and how he tried to create this the correct feeling for the movie, because the movie was about death, but it wasn't so sad that it was unbearable or anything. He had a lot of kind of comic relief, but at the same time managed to keep a very serious tone. And he talked about how he achieved that in this film of his. He was also talking about, he's done over 50 films, but this is kind of his first major, really famous film, and that it's kind of interesting because it's just so famous overseas. I mean, it's been made, I think over 10 or 15 countries have given this, have received this film, and many countries have awarded it or given it award. And so it's a very fascinating film and just really something special. I think that anyone who is interested in Japanese cinema or in really good movies that deal with the subject of death should consider watching it. Again, it's Departed, or if you're looking for the Japanese word, Okuribito. And fascinating film. Please watch it at some point.